Welcome back to another episode of Great Iron Guys. I'm your host, Luke, with my co-host, Harith, Ryan, and Brad. How goes it, everybody?
Yep, feeling pretty good.
It's going, you know.
Well,
it's
that was
going.
fucking awkward. Jesus Christ. We had the national championship last night. Indiana really making it interesting towards the end. But, so does that mean that we all have a chance of winning it? Is that what this means? It's just like,
I wish.
oh, trust me, you have no fuck. I would give my left kidney for a national champion.
Well, look, I don't agree. Like I'm all for the comparisons to like the LSU 2019 team.
It's not comparable. I'm
It's
sorry.
not. I was gonna say, like, if there was
It's
one
not.
team of the last like 5 or 6 years, like I'm okay with this team. However,
Look at the stats roster.
No, I saw the stats, but best college football story in the last like several decades, probably.
I'd say 60 years.
Yeah, there hasn't been a better one.
Yeah,
But there
like,
hasn't been a better. You're
the
absolutely right.
losingest program. They are still technically the losingest program in college football history.
I bet they're the
Crazy.
only losingest team in all of college athletics to ever win a national championship.
Look at their all-time.
No, but like I was making because those comparisons started what you'd say Alabama, Indiana's when those comparisons started.
After they beat Bama for sure. But here's my thing.
Because I was calling that out from the start. I was like, they're very different situations. Fucking LSU had one of the most stacked rosters of all time, and then you had fucking Indiana, which is just a really well-oiled machine, and is just fucking they're just out scheming people and out coaching people.
Can you imagine if the modern day transfer portal had been like a thing back in the day? Like, Jesus.
Indiana's all-time record is 529, 719, and 46. They are at .427.
I think I was looking the other day. This team reminds me of the 2012 Bama team that beat Notre Dame.
Yes.
It's like the closest one where AJ McCarron is the quarterback. So obviously Mendoza a better quarterback than AJ McCarron, but very similar. There wasn't crazy
their defense,
names on there.
Their defense and offense was just amazing.
Speaking of Mendoza,
Yeah.
Hey Brad, are you willing to admit your fucking Heisman take aged like fucking hot milk?
Which one?
That Mendoza is the worst Heisman winner in X amount of years.
All right. Time out.
Positive he's like that.
Time out.
I'm still
Time
on
out.
take.
I will say, aside from his touchdown run, it wasn't that.
Yeah. One
Bro,
touchdown run did not change the
Oregon
No,
and Alabama, he had more touchdowns than incompletions. That's fucking insane.
I also said that, so don't just throw Brad in there. I also said that it was like a.
It's also still
when
correct.
we look back, when we look at history, we will look at this Heisman Trophy as oh wow, he won it that year.
Yes.
We won't forget that Indiana won the national championship this year. But we'll forget. I think he is one of the most forgettable Heisman Trophy winners of all time.
Yeah, there's going to be you look back at some of the seasons these guys had when they won their Heisman trophies, and the stats are just off the charts. And sure, a lot of those guys did win natties along top of it, but Lamar 2016 didn't win a natty, but that season's insane. I don't think the natty particularly. Yeah, RG3, same thing. I don't think the natty particularly changes the fact that it wasn't his season was mind-blowingly.
I just think the playoff run enhances his kind of his win.
For sure.
Enhances. Yeah.
It enhances it for sure.
I would say Joe Burrow is the exception to that. When he won his Heisman, it was they were scoring he had thrown 60 touchdowns that year.
Right.
Yeah.
And threw for over 5,000 yards. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane to do.
But
Fernando Mendoza wasn't doing that, but he had the Heisman moments.
He did have the moments
where he did show up clutch, and I will give him that. But again, it's gonna be you forget. We're getting old enough to remember Mark Ingram winning it. When, in my opinion, Ndamukong Suh should have won it that year, hands down.
Bill Simmons has this take where he thinks the trophy should change size for MVPs. depending on like the competition that year. And like, I just don't think this is like a big trophy. You know what I mean? Whereas
100%.
like, if he beats out all these other guys, like the Caleb Jaden Daniels kind of year where there was crazy talent, big trophy. It's a normal size trophy. Like, it was fine, but it wasn't like anyone came and fucking got it for him. Like,
Right.
second. Like, it wasn't.
Because like
It wasn't.
It was Diego Pavia.
Yeah, like,
which I still think Jacob Rodriguez should have been in his place instead of Diego Pavia.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Like, there was that much competition. Like, he was a deserving Heisman winner, fantastic season, Heisman moments, national champion, fantastic.
Yeah,
it just wasn't like anyone came out there and ran him down for it.
No, because I'll die on the hill that like I feel like Fernando Mendoza is probably the best quarterback prospect probably since Joe Burrow and Andrew Luck.
Caleb Williams is still there, and so is Jaden Daniels.
But like
so,
in terms of like just like raw intangibles and that kind of stuff, like I feel like Fernando Mendoza is like you haven't really seen teams kind of
his ceiling,
him.
His ceiling is very, very high, but his floor is very, very low.
Yeah,
feels like Alex Smith.
Yes, 100%.
Which is not a bad thing. I quite like Alex Smith.
Look at what Alex Smith did later on in his career. He made it to a Super Bowl. He made it to an NFC, and AFC championship.
Sneaky athletic.
He revived his career in Kansas City, and then got demolished when he was
brutal. But he was like, even then, like it wasn't like bad for Washington.
No,
he was solid.
No,
like
100%.
And that's exactly Fernando Mendoza reminds me of. It's just Alex Smith.
100%.
Which is like something you can hang your hat on as a franchise. Be like, we have Alex Smith. That can probably get us pretty far in the playoffs. The playoffs are kind of random.
So here's my question, right? So they win the national championship, and like I knew immediately when they signed Justin Hoover, it was like, oh yeah, Alberto's probably gone, and like within like an hour, that had come out. I'm wondering if he had been, if this was kind of a done deal, because it was done really, really fast. Like he had announced that he was going into the portal, which teams that make the national championship and play in the national championship get an extra couple of days to go into the portal and really look at their prospects and stuff like that, which I think is fair. And he chose Georgia Tech, which was interesting. Georgia Tech's an interesting fit. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
official.
one of the teams, but I didn't know if it was.
He officially signed, I think, early this afternoon, I think.
Okay.
But this Indiana team, I don't. Okay, so here's when we look back at it. Will we look back at it more as Jesus, Kurt Signetti can coach?
Yeah.
Or is it just lightning in a bottle and we in Indiana?
I think it's Kurt Signetti is an insane head coach. I also think the other thing we'll look back on is this is the first undefeated college football team since the 1800s.
Yeah.
Our first 16-0 team.
16-0 team, which is crazy.
Yeah,
In the modern era.
It's also crazy they won 3 bowl games this month, and they've won 3
and they had
never.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hadn't won three bowl games in school history, in program history, and they won 3 straight in less than a month and a half. That is so insane to think about. Like, and I think the other thing that we'll remember is that a lot of these guys weren't 5-star guys. They had 5 4-stars on their roster.
Yeah.
Like they won with relatively not a whole lot of talent.
No, I remember Mark Cuban before the game was getting interviewed about that, and he goes, once you start chasing those like top prospects, you start losing your team because you start losing the culture because the guys that are like you're recruiting are going, well, why the fuck is he getting all this money but I'm not? And it kind of creates this kind of culture of like you're just kind of in it for the big fucking dog. So unless
you're Texas Tech, apparently.
Right, but if you're chasing,
pay $5 million.
Yeah, but if you're chasing production, which is what Indiana was most successful at, you can spread the money evenly across everybody.
Well, and I also think that the team last year, there were one of the guys, Mike Kadick. He works for Barstool. He is like an all offensive lineman, and like one of the offensive linemen this year were like, yeah, he was a huge part of this team last year because if you remember, it was like half Indiana's roster from the year before, and then almost 35-40% was also the JMU folks that were coming in. and he felt like they all needed to get together. So he made it a point as a returning offensive lineman, like a big senior part of it, to bring that team together. And I think that's an amazing, when you have guys that are with a new regime really buy in. That's kind of something that really pays off in a program, and you know that you're doing something right when guys from the last regime don't go anywhere and they come back and they do really good things, and it sets you up for future success.
Yeah, and getting into this game a little bit, like I was blown away by the two halves because they were very different halves. And I honestly,
100%.
hot take, I really enjoyed that first half. Like just how both teams are so dominantly physical on both the offensive line and defensive line. Like it was just insane watching both coaches try to figure out anyways. And plus it also was hilarious because I felt like this is like Mendoza's welcome to the NFL game before the NFL. Like he was getting fucking blasted in that first half. And I was like, God damn.
Real emphasis. They were making a real emphasis.
With Vegas.
Oof. Yeah, holy shit.
Not gonna get better there.
Yeah, it's not gonna get better there. It's gonna be tough. Mendoza's I think he'll be a really good NFL quarterback just by like the way he was able to handle those hits early on.
It just sucks that he's gonna be in the AFC West and he's gonna be constantly compared to Herbert, Mahomes, and Knicks. But I feel like Knicks is kind of more of a fair comparison. But Mahomes and Herbert's gonna be fucking terrible.
I don't know. Herbert's after this year, he's kind of lost his. I've kind of lost the. It's the Chargers. Well, I mean, they had a pretty good, solid team around him. Granted, almost their whole offensive line.
That's where I kind of gave them a pass this year because I feel like if they had their top offensive line, I feel like they would have given Denver a run for their money.
That's fair.
More than years past. Years past, that kind of falls.
Yeah.
But this year, not as much.
And it's so funny. This year is the year that they got it right. Like the committee picked the 12 best teams, whether you agree with it or not. One of the teams that ended up making it in ended up being the right choice. And Harith, I think it was you who sent me the meme of Notre Dame claiming a national championship before it's even
no,
played.
It's hypothetical national championships.
Hypothetical match. And it's just like, dude, they really would have. They really would have, though, if you think about it.
Those Nebraska ones where they just said they were national champions, or
no.
No, we don't do that. It's the Auburn thing. It's the what ifs of like, if we made the playoffs, we would be in the Natty right now.
Yeah, it's SEC. It's SEC.
Oh no, there's a year out there where Michigan and Nebraska claimed national championships. I'm pretty sure.
Was 1997, and we all know that Nebraska would have won that game outright that year.
Yeah. Claiming them.
Well, we played a harder schedule and we blew teams out by a margin of 32 points a game. So,
but like,
what did
I am also gonna take a victory lap on this game because I also fucking told you guys on Tuesday when everyone was on the hype train of Indiana's gonna blow them out. I was like, guys, Miami's not gonna go down fucking easy. It's their fucking home turf. They're gonna fucking battle it out until the end.
It was a very, very good game. It's one of the best national championship games we've seen, I think, arguably since Tua in Georgia. I think that
I was thinking about that Clemson Bama one.
I was thinking Clemson, Trevor Lawrence versus was it Lawrence and Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson one's the one I'm thinking of.
You watching a basketball game there, Ryan?
Oh, I'm making a graphic real quick. Keep talking.
Oh, jeez.
But no, it's like the thing that like I was laughing at the most is like obviously I think all of us collectively was rooting for Indiana.
100%.
Except Ryan. I think Ryan, did you have a bet on Miami?
I wanted Indiana to win. I did a second half parlay. Brad inspired me. It almost happened. I have no regrets because it almost happened.
There you go. We're on it.
Money line.
Heater this weekend.
4 points over. And Indiana got the over. Miami was so close to winning.
Yeah, that would have been.
No, that was fun. That's a fun one.
I almost won $650. So.
Damn.
Just putting down 9. So.
I was so thinking about being like, guys, we got to pull out. I don't feel good about the team total and the fact that we were off. We'll talk about that in a little.
We'll talk about that later. But like, I will also say like, the more I learn about Carson Beck, the more that I'm happy this fucking scenario happened this way. Carson Beck is a piece of shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, that guy sucks ass. He dropped that one, like he cheated on the basketball player.
Yeah,
the women's
yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, how could you do that? How could you?
Well,
do
apparently,
that?
like fucking like, he had even more Snapchat leaks before the game. I was reading some of the screenshots and I was like, what the fuck? Why are you sending this to people?
Guy's a scumbag. He's just a weirdo, dude. Sometimes you got to be wired differently to play quarterback, apparently, in the SEC.
But it's like, dude, it's like you're fucking just like destroying your draft stock over here. You're gonna fucking be like Quinn Ewers. You're gonna go in the 7th round and you're gonna be a fucking forever practice squad guy.
I think he was always probably going to go in the 7th round if he was drafted.
It's just like fucking. Also, like, I get it's because of COVID eligibility and him being redshirted, but it's also I don't feel bad for him because I'm like, bro, you've been in fucking college for like 6 years. This is like your 43rd start. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you losing a Natty. Like, you had fucking plenty of opportunities to go win one.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh god.
Yeah, go ahead.
I made this graphic in 5 minutes. I feel like it was warranted just for the memes. Just to compare Indiana to my alma mater, I think my
Oh my god.
Oh my
God.
That's
What?
wild.
What? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, hey, Northwestern used to run football back in the day.
But I think there's an important stat at the fucking bottom right there.
We almost won a national championship. We got to the semifinals.
The hypothetical national championship.
Honestly, if we would have won the semifinals, we probably would have won the national championship that year.
That's crazy.
The upset that year.
That's wild. You guys have a 60%.
All right, I've seen enough. Northwestern, you're gonna get added to the Big Ten. Northwestern State.
Give us the Big Ten money. Yeah, fuck it.
We've seen enough.
That would change your whole community. Let's just be real here.
We don't have the academics for Big Ten competition.
No, well, I mean, neither does Nebraska apparently, but whatever.
Neither does Washington, but here we are.
Anyway,
we'll revisit the demon comparison next year with next year's national champion.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fair.
Is it time for stupid too early fucking? Or do you want to talk more about the game?
It is. No.
I mean, the only thing I also want to add about the game is
Miami really did a really good job.
Yeah, the only thing I really want to add about the game is the fucking 4th down and 5 call by Stignetti and the Mendoza. Honestly, one of the best national championship moments of all time.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, like, he fucking went full on Baker mode and fucking ran over a linebacker to fucking jump into the end zone. Like,
he hit every button on the controller. Like,
he fucking juked. He fucking trucked the guy. He hurdled. God damn, like fucking. Dude, the city of Indiana will never fucking forget that.
No, not even close. Do they even have them? Oh, rankings.
I'm fucking scared.
ESPN's got one right now.
Do they?
I'm fucking scared right now.
It's interesting. It sure is a list.
Okay, read it off.
Okay, hold on. Who wrote this one? Mark Schlabach. No idea.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Number 1, Hoosiers. Keep it.
Okay.
2, Texas Longhorns.
What?
Well, yeah.
3 is wild. 3, Notre Dame.
What?
4, Georgia. 5, Oregon.
Okay.
6, Ohio State. 7, Texas Tech.
Okay.
8, Miami.
Okay.
9, Ole Miss. 10, A&M. Texas A&M. 11, BYU. 12, Oklahoma. 13, USC. That's wild. 14, Louisville.
You haven't said LSU yet.
15, LSU.
LSU should be
That's
top 12.
Crazy.
That's crazy below Louisville and USC. 16, Iowa.
Ugh.
17. That's Iowa should just go at 16 like every year. It just feels exactly what Iowa is. Never gonna get higher, never gonna get lower.
Iowa's a dog shit fucking state and a dog shit fucking football program.
SMU 17. Michigan 18. 19 Washington.
Let's fucking go, boys.
20 TCU. 21 Alabama.
Wow.
22 Penn State. That just remove them from the list.
I would agree.
Why,
But
why is
but
Penn
Matt
State even
Campbell's
in the top 25?
Matt
23
Campbell's
Arizona
doing
State.
a lot of things.
Yeah, yes. 23 Arizona State. 24 Tennessee. 25 Utah.
That's such a bizarre list.
It's like normal at the top. Like you like
I would swap
nitpick.
LSU and by BYU.
The second you hit USC, it just gets weird.
Like,
Yeah, it
also,
does.
like, I get Arch Manning is gonna improve in his final year, but why the fuck are they a top 3 team?
I don't get it.
I think it's probably because he's returning, and I don't think they're gonna lose some guys, but not like
not a
crazy
ton.
amount.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I still think his final game was like, okay, this is kind of the guy that we've been hyped up to see for a while. He fucking is showing his flashes finally.
He'll be the number one pick for the Jets in next year. I'm already counting it. You can already bookmark that.
Yeah,
I just want him to go to like one of the fucking 3 funny teams.
No, he won't.
It'd be funny if he went to the
He'll-
Saints. It'd be funny if he somehow fucking went to the fucking Giants. It would be funny if he somehow ended up on the Colts. That'd be funny.
It would be funny. It would be hilarious.
I mean,
All right.
people are gonna fucking tank for Arch Manning in 2027. You know that for damn sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best thing. But on to the NFL. Let's talk about the news first. Coaching hires. Falcons hire Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach. I think this is a good idea. You have a lot of weapons on offense. Are you going to be able to keep Kyle Pitts? Don't know. Probably not.
I will
Probably
say when the news got announced, the entire city of Atlanta was like, "No, fuck, why?" Like they were all like fucking like freaking out, being like, "This is a horrible hire."
I don't understand. Like he's an offensive minded guy. Like you should want an offensive minded guy to go with your with either the next quarterback that you get. Would we be surprised if they moved up and got a quarterback in this year's class? Or is there anyone that they really
Who would you
want?
get?
I don't think they will. There's no one there.
No, because it's Mendoza at the top, and then it's Dante Moore's back to Oregon,
Yeah, but that's what we're.
and then it would be the next prospect would be Ty Simpson,
Yeah.
who's gonna be a perennial backup probably.
Yeah, it's not a good.
No, I would just sign Kirk Cousins for a 1-year deal and punt it to the next draft.
Keep signing Kirko chains a couple of times and then get rid of him.
Oh god, it gets bad fast.
Yeah, it does get really bad.
No, this is
All
not
right.
a quarterback draft at all. Also, before we move on to the Kevin Stefanski thing,
Good draft.
I do want to put up a tweet today about Kevin Stefanski from my boy, good old Baker Mayfield.
Oh no!
It's hilarious.
Oh no!
So it's the quote tweet is Kevin Stefanski had a dumpster fire at quarterback in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson failed, which started a chain reaction to 11 other starters. QB, obviously, Shedeur Sanders closed it out last season. And then Baker goes, failed is quite a reach, pal. Still waiting on a text and call from him after I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see you twice a year, coach.
Wild.
Dude, I cannot believe that they got rid of Baker. That's so stupid.
No, I cannot wait. Dude, you know how like Baker goes off against fucking Carolina? He's going to go off against Atlanta now, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Twice a year. I love that. I love that for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
right,
this
Brad.
hiring made me feel good because I'm like, because if fucking Atlanta got like a Mike McDaniels or like a John Harbaugh, I would be like, oh, fuck, we're kind of fucked in the NFC South. But now I'm kind of like, okay, we may have a chance here,
Yeah.
depending on who we hire.
All right. Brad,
Ah,
I know you're going to hate this one.
No. Oh god, she's playing back there. The enemy. That's such a mistake.
It is not a mistake. And you
It's
want to know why?
Bad.
And you want to know why? No. No.
Right.
It's actively bad. I think that's like a problem.
What did you just change that to?
No, Ryan's copy and pasting it to fucking figure out where the enemy is.
just want to, damn, calling me. I wanted context of the situation.
Yeah, you fuck.
Airbnb is some buns. That's just not good.
Dude, how? No, he's not buns. when he's with Andy. That's the caveat.
That's because he's not doing anything.
But Luke,
It doesn't matter.
But Luke,
it doesn't matter. He brings accountability.
Okay,
and that's the thing that I think that's the biggest thing that they've been missing this year.
I
Or
agree.
this last year, that is what they were missing.
Accountability is good, but here's the other thing. These next couple coordinator hires, or this coordinator hire in particular, is going to set a tone, because once Andy retires, it's probably going to be enemy's team. You're not giving it to Spags.
No.
I think you're more likely to give it to Spags than you would be enemy at that point.
I disagree.
I think this is. I know Brett is poo-pooing on this, but this is what I've been saying since start of the season this year. I said that there's been
Hell, not even start of this season. You said it the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I've said it the last 2 or 3 years. I said once Bieniemy left, Nagy got that Super Bowl just because the offense was that good that year. And also the defense was really good.
It was more of a defensive thing. I mean, the Chiefs it was like the Denver of this year. It's like they're just kind of pulling rabbits out of their ass.
And it's like, good luck, Nagy. I don't think you deserve to be a head coach anymore, but whatever.
I mean, Nagy almost got a head coaching job yesterday. That was funny.
EB literally, I will always point back to to one of the games where EB was like yelling at Pat because he had missed a read or something. That's something that is missing from the last 3 years. And it's culture thing. And I think they're getting back to culture things. Like, yeah, he might not be a good X's and O's guy though, Brad, but like I need somebody in that fucking offensive room to take accountability and be like, yo, Juwan Taylor, you fucking fuck up again. You're sitting the bench. I don't care how long we're playing you, or we'll catch you. Because it's like there wasn't any accountability, and I think that's the biggest thing with this team. It's sad that you have to have somebody, a coach, to be accountable since your team can't, but
it's like
whatever.
It's almost like I know Andy Reid's like a very positive coach, but it's almost like that should be fucking Andy Reid's job at this point.
Good cop, bad cop. He's the bad cop, and Andy's the good cop.
Or hear me out. The Chiefs just regressed to the mean for the first time like ever and didn't win every one-score game. And Eric Bieniemy's not going to make you start winning one-score games. Like, that's part of what happened this year. Like,
well, they were also very, very unhealthy.
Yeah,
but
Eric
also
like coach.
Like even
you
like
be a culture guy, and that's fine. If that's what you want him for, that's good. But like then this hiring doesn't like matter. It's just like stinky.
But like even Kelsey was saying on New Heights and stuff, like he felt like there was a lack of accountability in the room, and like that was one of their biggest factors for losing games.
Oh, Captain, step the fuck up. Like that sounds like
I
your
don't
job,
disagree.
Travis
I'm just saying what's been
Pat Mahomes. If there's no accountability, step the fuck up. You're a captain. Like get it together.
I think they can only do so much. I think I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Nobody's going to take it.
You want to compare your boy to Tom Brady all the time, which is fine. You think Tom Brady was waiting around for like Mike McDaniel to be like, hey, tell that offensive lineman to like get his shit together.
No, I will push back a little bit, Brad.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick would fucking openly rip him in front of the entire team during all team meetings and that would set the tone.
Andy wouldn't do that to Pat.
Andy wouldn't do that. That's fine. But you saw Brady doing it to people. So if you wanted your boy to be that kind of leader, then you gotta be that kind of leader.
So it's like, again, I think this is like a step in the right direction, but I'm curious to see what their next moves roster wise is going to be.
Yeah, they have more problems than like lack of discipline.
But I honestly, if Casey starts making the right moves, next year is going to be fucking interesting.
Yeah, no, they're going to be good again. Like, there's no question about it. They will be good again. Pat Mahomes exists. It's fine. But like, this year, I think there's a stink of disorganizational dysfunction that I don't think actually exists there. And
then we're gonna have a fucking battle of Goliath.
It's a city. Like there's like the whole the shit just happens sometimes. Like sometimes the coin just flips the wrong fucking way for a year. You got hurt. You lost a bunch of one-score games you didn't lose in the past. Like it happens. Like I don't think Eric Bieniemy is gonna flip the fact that you got hurt and you lost a bunch of one-score games you normally win. Like
no, but I think that accountability for the team itself is very important.
I also feel like this losing season gives Casey the opportunity to reload the gun and finally get younger.
100%.
Positives all the way around for them in that sense.
They're probably gonna just. I mean, if I had to guess, they're at number 9 right now. They're either gonna trade up, get someone, or they will take best available and run with it.
I still think it should be offensive line, probably preferably guard or D line. Would be your honestly if you.
I would say. Everybody wants us to draft Jeremiah Love, and I want to, but I feel like
first round running backs would be a mistake.
I think this running back class is where you want to draft a running back this year.
Yeah, no, I would say you would want to do it later than earlier.
I would say 3rd round. If Emmett's there, take him.
I would say if I had to guess, I still think Cardinal Tate will be on the board by then. And that may be an interesting conversation that Casey may have. Because Cardinal Tate in that receiver room would be insane.
Yeah. That.
Remember last week when I brought up Rashee Rice and his whole thing?
Yeah.
Notice how nobody's talking about that anymore?
Yeah, no, because it's fucking that's how NFL off seasons work. You know how no one's talking about Stephon Diggs right now?
Yep.
Oh, well, because they're winning. But yeah, I think that's a good thing for EB. I've been saying it for a while now. He might not be the long-term answer, and I understand that, Brad. But I think having a little bit of differency than just kissing their ass, kissing their ass and saying that they're good at what they are, and then have EB say, "Yo, you motherfuckers were 6 and whatever last year, not good enough." And I think that's something that needs to be said. Harris, your Bucks hired Danny Smith as their special teams coordinator. Why the fuck are we talking about a special teams coordinator?
Okay.
Yeah. No. Throw that away. Next topic.
No. Hey, can you read the and it looks like part?
Can we vote?
And it looks like
that's the more important part. Yeah, that's the interesting part.
Well, yeah. McDaniels.
Well, also, one, we're talking about the special team coordinator because special teams was one of the reasons why we fucking lost a lot of games to the point where Todd Bowles was fucking kicking it into the touchback every fucking week. So let's fucking.
Washington signed a new passing game coordinator, QB coach. Should we talk about that one next?
No, but like.
Bring up some other random things.
All right, but like, can we get in the McDaniel side of it because it actually looks like
the McDaniel side. That's the other side.
Because like
that was so funny.
Reportedly,
you know what? Hold on. In Harris' defense, when they fire their coach like halfway through the year, the special teams coordinator might matter because he'll end up being the coach for the rest of the year. Because that's what they do with the special teams coordinator is they always end up being the coach because they're like, well, no one's gonna fucking hire this guy anyway.
Look, I'll fucking take 73-year-old fucking Danny Smith over fucking the war crimes that we're having on fucking special teams last year. But anyway, the McDaniels side of things, because honestly, at this point, it sounds like McDaniels is going to want to be an offensive coordinator over a head coach, and it sounds like it's going to come down to either Philly or Tampa. And the rumors are saying McDaniels just bought a house in Tampa, and we should know within the next 48 hours or so that if McDaniels is going to be the offensive coordinator for Tampa.
That's fun. That's a real.
I hope so. If you already both.
That's awesome.
I am still 50-50 because it sounds like the Glazers are going to push him into position to replace Bowles, and I don't know if I want McDaniels as the head coach for Tampa. Because McDaniels was such a fucking hot and cold head coach in Miami. Like he would beat the mediocre and bad teams, like, and you'd be like, okay, this guy's an NFL head coach, and then he would go against the fucking heavyweights and then look like fucking dog shit. So it's like, I don't know if I want. I'm still team like the Rams passing game coordinator is who I want.
Yeah.
Like I want Nate Joulars because I think that one works well with Baker. I think it's there. I feel like if he becomes head coach, it like makes sense. I would rather go younger and have higher upside and then go with McDaniels, which we've already seen how his stint worked out. I think he'd be a fun offensive coordinator. I just don't want him as the head coach. If that makes any sense.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, inverse of what I just said about you making the special teams coordinator the head coach. If they have McDaniel and then you fire him halfway through the year, then you see if McDaniels can actually handle being a head coach again.
Well,
and if not, then
here's the thing.
Anyway.
I've been saying this on fucking record until I'm blue in the face. The Glazers have never fired a head coach midseason. They didn't do it to Greg Schiano. They didn't do it to Lovie Smith. They didn't do it to Derek Cutter. Obviously, they didn't do it to Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
So it's like we're stuck with Bowles until 2027, at least. I still think the window is fucking wide open, and the Glazers should look around the league right now and go, huh, all these teams are firing their head coaches just because they made the playoffs, but they couldn't get it done. Maybe we should join the club. Because there's that later head coach we're going to talk about who got fired. That's kind of in a similar situation as Todd Bowles and had a way harder division and couldn't get it done. So I will still never understand why the fuck Tampa's still keeping Todd Bowles. I don't understand why they think head coaches firing equal rebuild. I think that's the dumbest fucking owner mindset ever. Also, I think it's the problem of having a family be in ownership instead of one person. Because the Glazers are like 5 different people and they all get a say. So I guarantee there's like 2 or 3 people that are like, no, we should keep Bowles. So I think this fucking half-ass solution is stupid. Anyway,
man, did I come back at the right time?
divisional round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night turnovers doom Allen. Not only Josh Allen, but a lot of other quarterbacks this weekend were fucking idiots.
Oh, trust me, we'll get to the big one later.
Well, and Nix comes up clutch and then breaks his fucking ankle, so that's great.
Dude.
So
Can we talk about, like, I've never seen a game where both teams lost collectively.
yeah. You know, it's that's great. You know, as a Chiefs fan, I'm like, great. It's the Patriots, and they'll probably win, and I'll have to hear about it for another fucking 365 days. And but I will say, and I said this, remember, guys, I said this was their year to win it.
Mm-hmm.
And what'd they do? Went out and shit the bed and then ended up firing McDermott, which is probably the right move.
Well, it's exactly like the Bulls move, I will say. It's a half measure. They should have fired their GM too. Promoting him to chief of football operations was a fucking dumbass move. I'm sorry. It's 50-50 at this point. It's 50% on McDermott for fucking not kneeing it and going to half, and instead of having Allen try to fucking take a shot downfield with 12 seconds left and 0 timeouts. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to game there. Because at most, you get like a chunk of yards. You don't have enough time to get up and clock the ball. So it's like, why are you going for it? You get the ball at half. Just fucking knee it and go to the next half.
Very weird.
Because if you think about it,
very weird.
if they knee it, again, obviously we don't know if the game plan changes on Denver, but let's just say like everything just stays the same. They don't go to overtime. They win the game. If you just knee it at half and just fucking go and get the ball next. Even with Allen fumbling on the next drive. Guess what? We're not going to overtime. It would be 30-27.
Where do you think he ends up?
Again, I think it's a lot like what I was saying with Tomlin last week. I think a lot of organizations are going to want McDermott because they want consistency and culture. And McDermott fucking, while he couldn't get it done in the playoffs, he's still consistently really good in the regular season. And he's a really good culture guy.
But I also don't. I blame McDermott, but I also blame fucking Josh Allen.
Oh, no. For once, I feel like in the playoffs, this loss solely goes on his shoulders.
By the way, I don't want to hear Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in the same sentence anymore. They're not comparable. Not a chance. They aren't.
I mean, in the playoffs, true.
In the playoffs, yes. But in the regular season, yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what? Okay, so timeout though, guys. What do we hold at a higher stain? What do we do in the regular season or the playoffs?
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with you. I'm just also saying.
Yeah, I don't disagree. We reward MVPs for the regular season, though.
I'm also saying, like, I would say every playoff game except for this one has been more on the defense and special teams and just them making dumbass coaching mistakes. This game, I would say, is equal coaching mistakes, but also majority Josh Allen.
Josh Allen was trying to play hero ball, and whenever he tries to play hero ball, it's like
it felt like Allen lost this one more than the past ones. Like this feels more on his shoulders.
You remove
I think that's why
2 turnovers from the game, they go on and win that game.
Win it, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And it's so unfortunate because I feel like Buffalo needs to knock it out of the park with this hire. because you
They
only have
already
so
put
many.
themselves in the fucking hole by keeping Brandon Bean.
Well, they could get Dayball. Which,
Well, here's the thing: they're most likely to get Dayball, but does keeping the GM really improve the situation because he's the one that's been
And
kind
it-
of fucking up the roster and it's kind of
Dayball there
putting them deeper in the hole? Because
well,
it's like,
Dayball.
well, it's like that's the reason why I'm bringing this up. Like, I feel like it's 50% on the coaches, but I also feel like it's mostly on the GM as well. Because, like, I'm sorry, he's given them literally zero weapons outside of fucking James Cook and Dawson Knox. Like, yes, Shakir's a really good like slot receiver,
Yeah.
but like he needs another receiver, and it's been so obvious the last 2 or 3 years that he needs another guy. And obviously, after they got rid of Diggs, that was the right move. But it was like they needed to get a replacement for Diggs, and they couldn't find anybody.
Getting rid of him was kind of dumb in the first place because getting Diggs is what made Josh go to another level. And it's like, yeah, he
Yeah,
obviously
100%.
needs somebody to
So
have
like,
there, so he can use that big arm, so he can work the ball around the field. Like,
I agree, Luke. I think it's going to be Dayball. I think that one just makes too much goddamn sense. He already lives in Buffalo anyway. You might as well just fucking hire him. He's down the street, and Josh already has chemistry with him. But I also feel like does that really move the needle for Buffalo? I don't think it does. But here's the other thing. Like, also, like, I've seen.
Kubiak, man. Like,
No,
you
that's
got
what I'm saying. Like,
Josh Allen.
I feel like
go get a legit offensive guru.
right. Like, I feel like I've already seen memes of it. Like, oh, John Harbaugh and Kevin Stefanski 1 week after signing their jobs, realizing you could have been coaching Josh Allen this entire time.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna once again shake up the job market because if there is a guy like an offensive coordinator or a passing game guy who is considering leaving, but it was kind of 50-50, this job opening up kind of fucking will make them reevaluate if they want to fucking stay as a coordinator or not.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And if you're Clint Kubiak, why the fuck would you not even consider interviewing from this job? You'd be insane
That
not
should be
to.
your number one job, like outside of maybe Baltimore.
Well, do you
Maybe
think Joe
Baltimore
Brady?
or
Well, I would say if I had to put it in a tier list, I would say the top three are Baltimore. I would say Baltimore or Buffalo are kind of tied.
they're like the same thing. It's like stud quarterback, bad defense.
And I would say, I know everyone's gonna push back on me for saying this. I'm not viewing this from a roster standpoint. I'm viewing this from a coaching standpoint. I would say Pittsburgh is 3 just because you know you're gonna have that job for at least 2 to 3 decades, and they'll leave you the fuck alone, and you get the chance to really make the roster your own, and you get that kind of freedom that you're not gonna get in other 31 places.
The Patriots.
Again, I'm saying of the 10 jobs right now, you're not gonna you're in the Patriots. I wouldn't say you get that much freedom either. I feel like
I'd say Pittsburgh's up there, and you can probably get the ability to say, "Hey, we need to find some sort." No quarterback makes that job drastically lower than the other ones.
and I'm trying to think what would be 4? Would you say would be Raiders?
No,
No, because of Brady, dude.
I would lean towards. Wait, did Tennessee hire someone?
Tennessee hired Robert Saleh.
Oh,
Robert
that
Salah.
probably would have been the next one. You get a quarterback that showed some flashes this year.
And put him with
Takes
a
time,
good
but, like,
defensive minded head coach. See, like here's the problem, and me and Harris have talked about this, and I don't know if you guys agree, but I think it's easier to make if you get an offensive minded head coach, I think it's more important that you have that central offensive mind, and then they can pick a good defensive coordinator.
Mhm.
Look at the teams that have won the Super Bowls lately. Their defensive coordinators aren't head coach material necessarily, but they're just as important so they can stop offenses.
I agree. I also feel like the last 10 years have been showing that, but I also feel like this year may be an outlier depending on who wins the NFC Championship. Because I honestly feel like the Super Bowl winner is going to come out of the NFC this year.
I would agree with that.
Are the Raiders a better position than I thought? Because they might just give you like a lot of guaranteed money and then maybe fire you anyway. You might not have to like work in like a year.
Who, Raiders?
Yeah, I mean Pete Carroll just showed up there.
But like the reason why I put the Raiders at 4 is because one, you get the chance of if you get fired and you get a shit ton of money and you get to fucking just live off of that for a while. But also second, you get to really make that roster your own because you know you're going to get Mendoza. You already have Action
Vegas.
Genty. You already have Brock Bowers.
Yeah, Vegas.
I honestly,
Pittsburgh.
And then you
Arrowhead.
get the coach, Matt. Hopefully, you can try to convince Max Crosby to say most likely you probably will, but you'll get a good capital out of it if you trade him. So it's like a win-win situation. So again, all they need is you just need to fucking build the foundation on that team and fucking get O-line, D-line, and then you maybe
Not as
back.
bad as, in my brain as it seemed originally, but
yeah, I think the Raiders are going to be a sneaky team if they get the right coaching hire, like get the culture in there, and they have the number 1 pick. They'll take Mendoza. I think they have a couple of other picks in the first round, if I'm not mistaken.
You're thinking of the Jets, I think.
Shadow Creek,
Or is it the Jets?
You're thinking of the Jets.
Look, just to confirm that.
yeah.
Because the Jets have like 2 or 3 first-round picks this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Speaking of Salah,
Only 1 pick. The Jets have
3 or 2?
2.
2, because I think they got a
Dude,
future one
first-
next year.
Yeah, they took Indy's.
Which I said it at the time, dumbass trade. Still a dumbass trade.
Yeah. Seahawks give belt to ass to the 49ers as they soar into the conference championship. Man, the Seahawks are really good. They're
So
really
good.
good. They're really
so good.
This is just this seems like copy and paste from the last couple of Seahawks teams that have made the deep playoff runs and into Super Bowls. Have a decent quarterback that can get you like over the hump a little bit, but just like put all of your money into everything else, and it's worked for them.
Right. I said it last week. I honestly feel like Sam Darnold's gonna be the next Trent Dilfer or next Brad Johnson, where he's just like you can have like a bridge quarterback or like a journeyman, but as long as the rest of the team is fucking elite, does it really matter? No. Just don't make mistakes. I mean, we'll talk about a similar team that could have had like a similar level of destiny this year if they actually had a fucking competent quarterback who wasn't turning the ball over every 15 seconds. But still, it's like, what is there really to say about this game? Like, I honestly feel like the score in the first 13 seconds was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I fucking threw $10 for shits and giggles on Raheem Shaheed anytime touchdown.
That was a fun one. Yeah,
That was crazy.
Sad the Charbonnet one didn't hit, but hey, I'm just very even Stevens.
Yeah. He tear his ACL.
He tore his ACL. He's out for the remainder of the season.
ACL injuries need to stop.
But
They're
like,
scary.
the only thing like I really could say about this game is like honestly, I feel like the defense was playing out of their minds. Like they fucking had insane turnovers on downs. The other thing I'm gonna laugh about, Luke, because I was re-listening to last week's episode as I was counting up the records. Dude, Brad and I were like pulling your hair to like fucking for you to go Seahawks -7, because me and Brad were like, oh, Seahawks -7 is fucking
I was
so obvious. It was so obvious.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't see it. And I'm like, how the fuck do you not see this?
They were just dead. They were so hurt, and like it just couldn't happen anymore.
I didn't think the game was gonna be a blowout, but I thought they were at least gonna win by 7.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna be a typical Seahawks Niners affair where it comes down to the wire and it's fucking crazy insanity. But like I thought that was gonna happen. Plus, also I felt like the fucking 49ers deal with the devil finally ran out, where Christian McCaffrey was getting super powered after every injury. That fucking finally died. But no, that fucking defense is legit, and I cannot wait to see. Honestly, I feel like of the 2 championship games, like AFC I'll watch, but I'll be like just kind of watch it. This is the one where I'm going to be fucking locked in.
I mean, we're gonna have to watch it on the East Coast. We're about to get snowed in, so we have nothing else to do.
Yay!
Like,
Brad, should we stream it together? That'd be so much
good, 'cause
fun.
we're having literally nothing else to do this weekend. We're just gonna be watching snowfall. But it is crazy how they 41-6. And Darnold didn't break like 150 yards passing. Basically, was it 124 passing?
I mean, they're playing very safe with his oblique injury.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that defense is so good. Sam Darnold can win you a Super Bowl just because you don't put the hands in it. You don't put the game in his hands probably like at all in a sense. Like that defense is good enough to dominate.
Well, and the run game's really good. I mean,
feel
it's gonna take a shot.
No, but I feel like Kenneth Walker is silently showing flashes of what he looks like at Michigan State, and I feel like he's finally showing the prospect that they originally drafted like 5 years ago.
Felt like his like best game outside. Like he's I feel like every year he's good to rip one of those like 40-yarders, and you see it on red zone like at the beginning of a game, and you're like, holy shit, that guy's amazing. And then the rest of the game he gets like 5 carries for like no yards.
Yeah.
But this felt like his most dominant like take over the game. Every run felt fantastic. Like he was just plowing through people.
100%.
I mean, 19 for 116 is sick. 3 TDs.
And it's just like, can he replicate it for 2 more games? And if he can, Seattle's gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I wouldn't hate that.
I should have never doubted my brother Darnold.
Yeah, no shit.
He's a Lambda Chi too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, little lore
Brother
there.
Darnold out there.
Ryan, your thoughts?
I actually did not get to watch this game. I was at a wedding.
I mean,
you picked the best game to miss out on.
I was gonna say, by the time the wedding was over, we got somebody had their phone out watching the end of the Broncos game, but I did not get to watch anything of other than I mean, I pulled up the ESPN app just to see the score. I was like, well, I'm not missing much.
No.
I mean, I feel like most of the neutral fans or like people that didn't really have a stake in the game just fucking turned it off at halftime. However, like I was watching it through because I just like love watching the Niners get their ass clapped, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. CJ Stroud melts down against the Patriots.
God.
CJ Stroud. I have one question. What's your fucking problem?
Hey, Luke. Remember when I was on my Buzz tirade about the Texans game, and you were really had your key in on for Texans plus 3, and I kept telling you this was the fucking worst idea ever. Was I not wrong?
No, you know what I really wanted to do was Bears plus the money, like plus whatever it was at the time, because they ended up winning, or they ended up covering, I think, right? Correct? I think the original spread was like 4.5.
I can look at version history and see what it was.
I don't remember.
I can look at it right now.
I don't know if it ended.
It was 3.5. What's the spread? They covered.
They covered. They did cover. So it's like, yo, that's that would have been a good play, and I was really thinking about it, but fuck.
I mean,
whatever.
Team total over was a good play. It was just it didn't.
Good play. Did not see the snow coming. Did not see the snow.
No, I saw the snow coming. I didn't see the Bears defense playing the way they did. Obviously, we'll get to that in a second. But like,
that felt more like no one could hold on the fucking football there for a while too. I mean, same in this game though. Same in the.
Oh my god! But like, I feel like I was saying, like the Texans and Seahawks are very similar teams, except the outlier is CJ Stroud and Sam Darnold. I feel like CJ Stroud, it just kept consistently putting them in like the fucking worst situations imaginable.
He tore his own player's ACL throwing the ball so far behind him. That was insane. Never seen a quarterback.
Dude, as soon as Dalton Schultz left the game, I knew the game was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Granted, it's not particularly like Drake May played that much better. Like I did not come away from that game being like Drake May is gonna go in and beat a team. Like both played awful. It was atrociously disgusting from both of them.
Yeah, 100%.
It was just such a sloppy football game. It makes me sad because like Harris was just saying, that Texas defense is Seattle-esque. They are so good and so fast and so quick, and at a point you just can't recover from like 4 picks and like just grossness everywhere. Like it's not.
Yeah.
And a fumble from Woody Marks. Like you just can't recover from that many turnovers and expect to win a football game.
I think the thing that was pissing me off the most was like I was saying, like I'm gonna just keep a broke record on this. It's like I feel like people are gonna forget this Texan team in like 2 to 3 years, when this team was arguably had one of the best rosters and was one of the best coached teams. It was just fucking CJ Stroud was just such a dumbass. Like how I was saying in the group chat, like in the second half, like honestly, after the first half, I know it's fucking crazy, but they should have pulled him and put in Davis Mills.
What do you do with CJ Stroud now? Like
I know D'Amico Ryans after the game was saying like CJ Stroud's our guy, he's still gonna be our guy.
You have to. You can't not say that. But like what do you would you feel good about giving CJ Stroud?
Do you consider?
Like,
I know
he's gotten worse every year.
I know Davis Mills was like a considerable backup, but do you consider signing another quarterback just to put pressure on him?
No, I don't think you do that. But like, I don't know what you do with them. Like, you're kind of like in this gross purgatory with kind of what we thought of Trevor Lawrence. And Trevor Lawrence looked a lot better this year defensively. Liam Cohen helps.
Yeah.
And
But like,
it
just doesn't feel good. Like,
I feel vindicated with CJ Stroud because I said coming into the season last year, the way they were treating CJ Stroud, dude, he's just David Carr 2.0. He comes out of the gates and you're like, oh my God, like this is the fucking amazing quarterback. And then they fucking bury him into the ground because of terrible offensive line. And then he regresses so bad that he's like not even what he was in year one.
I don't know.
That's David Carr to a T.
I mean, and you blowing up that whole line. Very happy to have Larry Tunsil on our football team. That dude is very, very good. I'm still confused by that move. But you just blow up the whole line on it. Like third-year quarterback seems so
Also
crazy, even though it's not working. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Not getting consistent running games. Like I know Woody Marcus is okay, but like just not getting another running back in the room also just doesn't make any fucking sense either.
I legit just don't know what you do with CJ Stroud. Like, I don't know. It doesn't.
That I do not envy the GM or coach in that situation because you're in a shitty situation. And also, moving into the Patriots side of things, I'm gonna put up this fucking graphic real quick because I want to fucking
God,
jump off a cliff.
How do they get to do this?
Because they're fucking witchcraft.
Yeah, like I don't.
What
It's
is it?
so crazy.
Yes. Fuck them. Guess what? They have the 5th hardest schedule next year. Good. Fuck these motherfuckers. Because that is a fucking joke. That is a shit joke, and I'm not laughing.
Don't forget the best part about this graphic.
bad.
Don't forget the final boss, fucking
Jared
Stidham.
Jarrett fucking Stidham. I would rather shit glass than watch the fucking New England Patriots win another Super Bowl.
Dude, like I'm looking at the obviously Baker's on this list, but like I'm looking at the quarterbacks fucking and they played Geno Smith, Bryce Young, fucking Tua, Cam Ward.
Now you guys are on my side about this weak strength of schedule I've been yelling
Spencer
at.
Rattler, Michael Penix,
Fields
twice,
over here
Joe Flacco.
I've ever seen.
See, here's the thing. They left off Josh Allen twice.
Allen twice.
They lost. Did he beat Allen this year? Did they beat him?
They beat him once and then they lost once.
Okay.
And then they played Baker when the Bucks were good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we played 2 competent quarterbacks.
It's gross. It's disgusting. They're
Yeah,
not
so-
like, and they're gonna get to cakewalk past Jared Stidham to the. So
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I hate it
gross.
here.
CJ Stroud, you would one fucking
Rather
job.
almost beat the Patriots. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bad. It's so bad. See, that's why I'm so excited for next year, so that we can this is just coming from a Chiefs fan. The Chiefs can just come in and break the Patriots' soul again and just put them back in their place. That's what I'm gonna like. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, I don't care. I want the NFC to win the Super Bowl again this year. Fuck them.
Same.
Anyway, can we get to the actual best game of the weekend?
Yeah. This game was actually awesome.
That game was legit.
It reminds me,
Caleb Williams
honestly,
is so much fun to watch.
it honestly reminds me of Packers Cardinals in 2015. That's what the vibe.
Yes.
That was the vibe I was getting out of this game.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Like Caleb was making throws, Matthew Stafford would make throws. Like, I think Matthew Stafford is probably going to win the MVP. I shouldn't have stopped rooting for him after that one bad game in Atlanta. But like, I said it before, I said it again. I think he is the MVP because look at his stats all year, and then also look at how he's leading the team. Like without him, they're probably not making the playoffs.
He's so good, and
Yes.
McVay is such a genius. And this is a game like in the snow, outside, cold, Chicago. Don't expect a team that plays in a dome, that's played most of their games in a dome, to like do well. They fought hard, and they still won it. They grinded out, and they fucking won it. Like,
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And The thing that pisses me off the most about this game is I feel like a lot of people are like shouldering the blame on Caleb when I really don't think it's fucking Caleb Williams' fault at all.
No,
either.
it wasn't Caleb.
No.
It wasn't Caleb Williams' fault.
It was fucking DJ Moore running the wrong route.
Yeah. I mean, even then, at the end of the game, like you're throwing it up to try to get there.
Like Caleb threw a damn touchdown, like impossible touchdown, in
a 14-yard Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Which throw of the year. I think that's no one's gonna top that throw.
100%.
Yeah, that was insane.
Well, and also good on Clement, like just making a play. Oh, that was so fun to watch. Like Caleb Williams is fun to watch. Like I feel like the quarterback position in the NFL is starting to get like really more interesting now.
And I feel like
had a great class between May, Williams, and Daniels that we're just gonna kind of see over and over again for the next couple of years. And that's gonna be fun. Like that's really exciting.
And I feel like if you're a Bears fan, your main takeaway from this game is, dude, Chicago's not going away anytime soon. They're gonna run the NFC North for a while.
No.
Oh no, that NFC North is going to end up like what the NFC West is this year. Think about it. Vikings had a down year. Packers still made the playoffs. The Lions had a down year. Like those.
But here's the thing: if the Lions win that Pittsburgh game, they would be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they were one game away.
Yeah.
See, like I don't think the Bears will run that division.
I do feel like
it's a lot more interesting.
I will say though, I do feel like next year the Packers and Lions will kind of flip places. I feel like the Packers will barely miss out in the playoffs and the Lions will make it. I feel like they're going to kind of switch because they already got the coordinator.
Well, look at the quarterbacks -9, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like look at the quarterbacks. Jared Goff has been consistently good the last 3 years. Jordan Love has been consistent since he took over the starting job. Caleb Williams now has proven that he can win games. And then you have JJ McCarthy when they should have obviously either kept Sam Darnold or Kirk Cousins.
I mean, you see,
it's not that hard.
It's crazy that Caleb's probably like maybe the one you trust the least out of those top three in a weird sense.
100%.
Yeah, like you kind of that's his play style. You're gonna you're gonna get the 50-yard throw from 14 yards out in the Hail Mary and convert it, and then you're gonna get the dumb play. Even though that pick at the end wasn't dumb.
No, I still blame DJ Moore. Like I know
DJ Moore, but like even that you're just trying to get the ball in the end zone at that point. Like those picks happen. Like, I don't get mad about those picks.
To me, it's
fan.
like
you just,
I remember like I was scrolling through TikTok live, and there's usually a person I will see who pop up and who will make occasionally good takes and occasionally dumbass takes, and he was like, "Well, it's football 101. It's fucking on Caleb Williams," and I'm like, "Well, football 101. It's fucking receivers and quarterback need to read the same fucking defensives." On plays. So like certain plays will be like, if it's cover 2, you run this, but if it's like cover 3 or 4, you run this. Like it's very obvious that DJ Moore read the defense fucking wrong. Caleb read it right, and fucking DJ Moore just stopped running his route.
Also, the Rams played it right. They played their right shell and they covered up right. Like in Cam Crow get there. Like that's
also I think what Sean McVay said after the game is 100% right. Like it was their ability to get like move on after the play. Because I think a lot of teams, if that happened to them, I think they would have been demoralized, and I feel like it would have carried into overtime, and I think the Bears would have gone and win, I think, against 99% of teams. But the fact that the Rams are able to like flush that play down the toilet in their brain and still go out and go play the next fucking set of downs and like just keep fighting
for something. 100%.
Just is an evidence to like how much of a fucking insane coaching staff Sean McVay has built over the last fucking 8-10 years.
It's like the Broncos this year winning close games and the Chiefs the year before that. Like the mentality of like, all right, doesn't matter, next man, next play, let's go. And they had it this year. And they were just as good as it.
You could see a lot more too. Getting Quentin Lake back this week, after a week of it being weird. Quentin Lake really moves that defense in a different way for the Rams. They didn't look like that very Carolina, but he was just coming back off the injury. We all kind of knew that Carolina game could get fluky fast.
Yes, 100%.
This felt like that Rams defense actually played up to their ability.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're, like I said, going back to like being a Chicago fan, like I feel like you can't be mad at the outcome because I feel like no one kind of expected Chicago to just fucking keep clawing away after they went down.
Yeah, you should feel like Washington felt last year. Like, you got quarterback solved. There could be other question marks, but like you made a run. You did what you had to do. Like you're getting closer. Things are on the up and up.
Right, and it's like I feel like a lot of people always go like, "Well, this team will be back next year," but I genuinely do feel like this is the case. That they are going to run the NFC North, and Ben Johnson is going to be a consistent problem in the playoffs in the next 2 to 3 years.
Ben Johnson's the big key there, right? That's what
100%.
But Sean McVay.
Yeah, Sean McVay is fun.
Sean McVay, man. There's no way that guy finished his career with just one Super Bowl. That's kind of
No, he's going to get a couple more probably.
Yeah, this could be a year for it.
I think they win this year, and then I think when Andy's done, that would be my first call.
I don't think he ever leaves LA.
I think like what we said last week. I think he goes into a consultant role or he goes into a media role.
That's my take. I think he consults. I think he's just a consultant. Like I think that's what he does now. Fun fact: Theo Epstein, when I was talking about that, is now on like the PGA Tour's board for like stuff. That guy's
He's
just
on
out
the
there.
what?
He's on like one of the PGA Tour boards for like player stuff from the Fenway Sports Group when they bought a chunk of part of the PGA Tour, invested in it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
But like Ryan, I know you said you weren't able to watch. Were you able to watch some of the Sunday games at least?
I was able to watch the latter half of the
Bears Rams.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Bears and Rams?
It makes me worried because the Rams have been playing it close for the past 2 games, and it makes me worried for my picks going forward.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
Because you have Seahawks Broncos.
I have Seahawks Broncos with this. I have
Rams Broncos
with the Rams running the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I like the dude. I don't know.
They beat the Panthers by 3, beat the Bears by 3. I'm like,
Hey,
Rams have a tough
here's I
We'll get there in a few minutes, too.
I will still move back to what I said after the Carolina game. The 2020 Bucs struggled the most against the fucking 7-9 Washington football team. That game shouldn't really reflect on how they're doing in the playoffs. How they do in the NFC Championship is going to really say how we kind of judge this team this season.
yeah, for sure. All right, I think this is a sweep here. I think I know where everybody's fucking head is. Patriots at Broncos. Patriots -5.5. Over and under is 42.5. It's Patriots, right? It's Patriots.
You know, Brad, remember what we said when the playoffs started? There's an option to pass. I'm rooting for the fucking Meteor this game. I cannot root for anybody.
Yeah.
Fucking, sorry, Ryan. Fuck Sean Payton. Fuck the Patriots faithful. I hate both of them.
It's Patriots, right? Though,
It's
right,
Patriots.
Brad?
It's gonna be the Patriots, but fucking,
Brad,
I'm gonna want to jump off the
Patriots.
cliff.
It is. I'm intrigued to see if this line moves out further. I think it opened at 4.5. It's already at 5.5. I wonder if it gets to 6.5, and then it maybe gets interesting to try to play a little bit of Denver because they maybe keep it close.
Yeah,
But like you can't. You
But
just don't like. Let's be real. At this point in the season, for these 2 games, I'm not going to bet a single actual. Like it's props.
For sure.
Props.
yes,
For sure.
That's it.
100%.
It's prop bets. So like.
Yeah.
It's really just like when we talk about picks for this, it's going to be like some sort of prop market, but that line seems like right. Like 5.5 seems right now because that Denver defense is good enough that you'd be concerned that they ever get rolling.
Yeah, I could see that.
From how not well the Patriots played on offense. Like,
Yeah.
if they score like this could be like 21 to like 13 or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it could be like that, and you just never feel comfortable, and like it doesn't seem like a high scoring game at all.
No, 100%. Ryan?
I need the Broncos to win, but I feel like the Patriots are the safer bet.
But here,
I 100% agree with Harris. Fuck Sean Payton, leaving the Saints and going, like, essentially retiring and then coming back and just.
And then getting traded.
Yeah. I need the Broncos to win, so I got Broncos money line. I ain't touching spreads, but yeah.
but here's the thing though, like.
Disgusting.
I don't think Jared Stidham and Nick Foles are comparable, but I do feel like Stidham is kind of the mystery factor in this game. Because I think people are kind of underplaying that storyline a little bit because fucking people forget at least according to the media, Belichick was pushing Stidham to replace Brady in his final years. And then Stidham kind of shit the bed. And then he fucking quietly gets traded to Denver. And then he's been there since Sean Payton has been there. So he's been there since Russell Wilson. And
he went to Vegas first.
Did he go to Vegas for a couple of years? But I remember like he's been
that
with
like crazy good game in Vegas, like out of nowhere.
And then he's been with Denver since Sean Payton has been the head coach. I think he's been there since the Russell Wilson year one.
Yeah.
So like Stidham knows the system insanely well. I could see him because he has that fucking revenge thing because the fucking Patriots dicked him over for 6 straight years. This could be a Stidham revenge game, and I could see him going fucking nuclear.
All he's got to do is keep him in the game.
Just keep him in. If he can play like Bo Nix and just keep them in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like the Patriots pull it out and win it, but I don't think it's going to be 5.5.
Yeah.
I just don't. You don't.
I think I agree with Ryan. Like if I'm betting on this game, I'm going Patriots money line or props. I'm not touching anything else.
Yeah, props.
I'm on like a Keyshawn Booty.
Keyshawn Booty's catch against the fucking Texans was what the fuck?
Disgusting.
Oh, God. There's a school in the South, Ryan. All it does is produce these like insanely good wide receivers.
All right. Anyway, let's not
jump off a cliff. Oh my God.
St. Augustine.
I think there's a school up north, in the Midwest called Ohio State that's been consistently better the last.
Nobody knows high schools outside of Louisiana. I'm sorry, like nobody cares about those.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about high schools.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about fucking.
There's like a weird high school thing
no,
about that too,
he's
but
calling,
LSU.
He's calling everybody. He's calling everybody.
I mean,
I was referring to high schools. Actually, Buddha. I don't think Keyshawn went to St. Augustine, but that was in my head. That was like who I was thinking.
I thought you were talking about LSU, Brad.
I am talking about LSU.
Yeah,
No, it's Ohio State, my guy.
I immediately went to high school because I mean we have high schools that produce those athletes all over. So
There's some New Iberia, Westgate.
Anyway, we got Rams at Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 2.5. Over under 47.5. Give me Rams plus 2.5.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that play.
I actually really like the money line here as well. For Rams.
I just fucking, not to be a homer, I just fucking feel really good about Seattle in this game.
It's another line that's like exactly right.
I think it's exactly right.
100%.
And I feel like
the exact right number. I just wouldn't touch it.
It's just like I don't want to bet
100%.
against this defense. I feel like this defense is just playing out of their fucking minds in the playoffs. And since honestly, since that Rams game, since that overtime fucking 2-point conversion, they went fucking. That was like they've been only gone up from there.
Would you say that we should do anytime touchdown JSN and anytime touchdown Puka Nakua? I feel like those are probably
I would go. I still feel even after I know hit the well again. I honestly feel good about Raheed Shaheed. He was kind of even going off on the offensive side of the ball too, outside of special teams. He was just fucking making plays all over the place and like jet sweeps and like little short motion routes and like. I feel like the play maybe like Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown, Puka Nakua anytime touchdown. No. Devontae Adams. I'd say Devontae Adams over Puka Nakua because I think they'll hone in on Puka, but Devontae will have more opportunities in the red zone.
Colby Parkinson's the name that intrigues me there.
Oh, Colby Park. Oh, wait. I think hold up. I think you're onto something. Hold the fuck up.
Yeah, he just kind of like you could see it just being like a sneaky goal line kind of thing with Colby Parkinson, and they get it.
Yeah,
that's the.
So this do we agree that? So Brad, do you say the sneaky things are for Seattle? It's Raheed Shaheed. Rams, it's Colby Parkinson, and then the kind of safe plays are I would say Devontae Adams and JS and Kenneth Walker are the kind of safe plays.
You're not gonna get great odds on those guys. Devontae's plus money at least, and Puka's plus. But
I'm gonna put it up because I'm actually curious.
Colby Parkinson intrigues me there. I did hit him his last touchdown, which was nice. But he intrigues me in this matchup for them.
So
I don't know how
the popular parlay right now, even though I don't do I really don't do parlays. It's Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown, JSN anytime touchdown, Kyron Williams anytime touchdown, Puka Nakua anytime touchdown.
I don't hate that.
I would swap out Devontae over Puka, and I would swap out Kyron Williams for Colby Parkinson.
I would do Matthew Stafford over 3 touchdowns.
Oh,
Yeah. The Williams thing concerns me just because Blake Corum exists.
So the number one,
really like giving him red zone touches.
Oh my god, I love Devontae Adams odds on this.
Yeah, plus money for Devontae Adams.
So it's Kenneth Walker is the top at minus 165. JSN is plus 100. Devontae Adams is plus 120. Kyron is plus 125.
Is that for first touchdown score or
anytime? Anytime.
Oh,
Devontae being plus money is an anytime is very interesting.
And
Interesting.
then there's some interesting ones, like AJ Barner is an interesting one. I still love Raheem Shaheed. Raheem Shaheed's still at 370. I don't know why the line hasn't moved since Niners. That is money. Plus 370 on Raheem Shaheed. And then Colby Parkinson, where does Colby? Plus 320. Oh, I fucking love those two odds.
Yeah,
those two odds are like so good.
Really tickles my fancy.
You throw $10. No, Luke, this is what the play is. You throw $10 on
thing.
Colby Parkinson. You throw $10 on Raheem Shaheed, and you fucking feel good.
Yeah, you just hope one of them hits. Like that's not a bad move, just to get some.
And you'll cash your money out probably on one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch anything actual on these lines.
No.
And the big thing with NFL, and when you start betting with NFL, as the year goes on, it gets harder and harder. Lines get closer and closer and closer. It's just tougher and tougher. Like these are exactly what you would look at if you power rate these numbers. That's about right.
And then there's some fun ones. I like Jake Bobo plus 1700.
Yeah, you could get like weird with it. Like this is just get weird with some like plays on player props and things like that. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's where I.
But
I
like,
really-
if you put gun to my head and you said you have to pick one of these three, even though I know Brad said you can pass, I'd probably go Seattle money line just to fucking play it safe. But if I can do props, I'm going back into the Raheem Shaheed bag. That was money last time, and I feel like it's money again. Because look, I will give you. I'll also add some fucking like evidence to it because like he did go off in the Rams game in Week 16 on special teams, and then he did go off on the offensive side of the ball, and I feel like Seattle's going to start realizing, oh wait, outside of JSN, this is the only guy that we can really use to push down the field. So I think they're going to have to kind of, because let's be real, if you're the Rams defensive coordinator, you're fucking honing in on JSN and Kenneth Walker. So you need another receiver to step up. So it's either going to be Cooper Kupp, Raheem Shaheed, or Jake Bobo. And I like Raheem Shaheed in that fucking matchup.
Yeah.
So
Ryan?
lock in fucking Raheem Shaheed anytime touchdown.
well, I'm not gonna touch anytime touchdowns because I just don't mess with those. But I gotta stick with the Rams. I gotta keep riding until
He's gonna ride or die.
Yeah,
Ride or die.
I'll probably hedge and take like because I have a Rams future as well. I'll probably take a like Seahawks Super Bowl future or something just to
Get the blood going.
Yeah, well that way I'm getting a plus money on whatever.
Yeah,
I own it,
That's
so
true. That's a good point. Good
just
point.
hedge.
Good point, Brad.
But I feel like
All right.
Not an actual game. Like I basically just bet their Super Bowl future, so I have
Okay.
plus money going into the Super Bowl.
But like of the 4 possible Super Bowl matchups, which one are we most? I'm rooting for Seahawks and Patriots because I think that's gonna be the fun one because I don't want to see Patriots Rams for the 3rd fucking time.
I want Patriots Rams just so that the Rams can get payback.
But I don't want to
I'd
fucking
love
root for the
that.
Patriots. I fucking hate the Rams just as much, my guy.
I would rather root for the Rams.
No.
Get Matty Stafford. Yeah, because then my
Yeah.
my plan would involve Joe Burrow getting traded to the Rams because Matt Stafford retired.
I still feel like that's a possibility, and I
And-
hate it.
And I love it. I love it. I love that. And they have enough cap space to probably go out and get another free agent wide receiver.
Don't forget they have a top 10 draft pick too.
So they could get Justin Jefferson.
They can also
Crazy.
pull a classic fuck them picks and go figure that shit out again.
Which is what I
Yeah.
think they're going to do. I think they're going to fucking, if Stafford retires for this year, I think they're going to pull a fuck them picks move. But like,
Yeah.
I love how
100%.
collectively the entire world is not even rooting. Sorry, besides Ryan, because Ryan has futures on it. It's collectively not rooting for the Broncos to make the Super Bowl because like no matter what, everyone's just like, who wants
I
that?
don't want to see Jarrett Stidham in a Super Bowl, man. I want it to
Yeah,
at least be a
neither
little
do I.
interesting, and the Patriots make it at least.
I just feel like the storyline of Seahawks Patriots is fun because it's like Seattle
Both of them,
having to
yeah.
avenge their fucking Malcolm
Same with the
Butler
Rams too,
interception,
right?
Super Bowl 49,
Yeah.
and we're running back the greatest Super Bowl ever. Come on.
It's a fun
Yeah,
matchup
well,
for
and-
either NFC team against
Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%. I would rather see Rams Patriots so that the Rams can destroy the Patriots and finally put to rest the dynasty. Just humble pie. Anybody against the Patriots, that's what I'm for because I want to see them crumble and cry.
I do love the meme of like the Simpsons of like the him throwing the guy out of the bar, the Chiefs, and then the guy appears behind him, and it's fucking the AFC the last like 10 years, and it's fucking him throwing the Chiefs out, and the Patriots just reappear behind him. That's literally what's fucking going on this year.
Yep, unfortunately.
And they're going to be back next year because they fucking are playing with house money.
I hope not. But anyway.
DJ
Brad,
corner?
you got anything DJ corner?
I do.
All right.
I do.
Hit me with the hard 20. Brr, 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 brr.
Is it gonna be strictly golf?
It's golf again. Because that's all I'm playing right now. I was running my models earlier, getting pumped, having a lot of fun, and we'll recap last week. Oh, this is not the song yet. Sorry, this is DMX. So last week we had a lot of plays out there, and our man Chris Goddard came through and won it. Big winner.
I'm
50
sorry.
to 1 odds.
I'm sorry to interrupt DJ corner. News just broke from Adam Schefter. Former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniels is expected to become the Chargers offensive coordinator, barring a change of heart.
Yes, I saw that too. That's I like that. That's fun.
I hate that. Now I'm stuck with Zach Robinson. Anyway, back to DJ corner.
So big win last week. Super fun. Love getting a winner right off the bat. We're just playing with house money the rest of the year at 50 to 1 odds. That was awesome. Got her up. I love the play. He was just in these low seeds off the tee all week. It was very, very cool. This week, Amex, we go to Palm Beach. Not Palm Beach. La Quinta. This is a weird tournament to handicap. For one, they play on 3 courses, which makes everything a little odd. They play 2 rounds at the PGA West Stadium course. It used to be extremely hard. Now it's pretty easy. So it's also a pro-am, so the rounds take forever. So it's a weird kind of tough one to handicap because there's not like that much consistency between the courses. So you just kind of handicap it off the stadium course. It's a kind of very small greens, short course. You have to be sort of kind of accurate off the tee, but not crazy accurate. Distance plays a little bit more than last week. So went in, ran some models, and we got 4 plays coming out this week. I will note this is the kind of new opening of the season for a lot of these guys. They used to not, a lot of big names didn't come play. Scotty Scheffler's playing, Ludwig Aber's playing, like all these big names are playing this week. I would behoove people to go maybe play the winner without Scotty markets for a lot of these. Scotty Scheffler's probably going to win this golf tournament. He's like plus 290. He's plus 290 to win a golf tournament against like 100 something people, which is less than Colby Parkinson's touchdown odds, which is insane. So like it could be a Scotty Scheffler week because it's Scotty Scheffler. He's the best golfer on the planet. But for fun, we're gonna get some action out there. Daniel Berger, once kind of rising American star, kind of has dealt with injuries for the past few years. Was actually playing extremely well last year at the beginning of the year, and then hurt his wrist and couldn't chip. Kind of wild. Got like the yips. Looks like the chipping's back. Played really well last week at Sony. Actually, I think he had like T19. He fits his course pretty well. So like Berger, Ben Griffin is kind of my horse for the course.
Oh, yeah.
Was a solid player all of last year. Won 3 times last year, I want to say. Again, fits this course well. Kind of, I think he had like 2 second places to Scotty as well, which is kind of funny. But I like him as like the horse. Michael Thorbjornsson. Would you like to guess what nationality Michael Thorbjornsson is?
He is Norwegian.
Anyone else got a guess on Michael Thorbjornsson's nationality?
Not really.
Yeah, he's from Cleveland, Ohio.
What?
So Thorbjornsson, Beards is American, super young. He's 24, 23. Played his college golf out at Stanford. Was one of the best college golfers we've had. Was winning a bunch of amateur tournaments. He played really, really solid last year in his couple. Like he had a 4th place finish, I think, as an AM like 2 years ago. Was the best college golfer more or less last year that came out and played. Cool swing. He has a 10-finger grip for a professional golfer, which is kind of crazy. Like super overhand too. Like just hits the shit out of the ball. So exciting young guy. Kind of want to see him get out there, play well. Then Alex Noren, old dog, just keeps grinding out there, man. Like this is a guy that can win on these kind of courses. He doesn't hit the ball far, but he's a great iron player, and he just got putt kind of well this week. So there's the 4 plays. Kind of fun. Just get out there. It's good. It's good golf. It's also primetime golf, which is always kind of fun to watch this time of year. You can see him all these like sunny, beautiful places, and me and Luke will be snowed in. Yeah, it was good sports weekend still. Be fun to watch. Just some fun stuff to root for. We're riding high after a win last week. Feel good about the golf model this year.
Are we gonna start talking more college basketball then? During the off season.
Oh God, please, Brad, do not, just for our sake.
No.
Brad, come on.
He knows better.
Maryland's not good. I'm not like watching a lot of college basketball right now.
Come on.
It's also prime NHL.
Also, I love how during that entire DJ corner, I was mostly just dissociating just because of the fucking Mike McDaniels news.
Yeah, I love that.
What Mike
He's going to
McDaniels?
the Chargers.
Oh fuck.
I love that. That is
Oh,
awesome.
And the Bucks and Eagles were pursuing him as their top
damn it.
option. He denied both of them because he wants to go coach Justin Herbert.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
So
I
have fun with
love
that, Luke. Have fun.
This fucking blows, man. Jesus Christ.
Broke 7 minutes ago.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode of the pod. Harris, where can the people follow you on the social medias?
Well, the good people can find me over at Harris Productions on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. You can find all of me over here during Iron Guyz as I continue to crash out over Todd Bowles not being fired, in spite of every fucking head coach in the NFL being fired for rightfully good reasons. And we'll be forever mediocrity. And I guess we have fucking Zach Robinson as our offensive coordinator now. So yay, fuck me. And of course, you can find me over at the Pod Once podcast for our Mandalorian rewatch as we have the Mando season 2 finale this week. And yeah.
Absolutely. Ryan.
They can find me over at Ryan PW over on TikTok and Twitter, as well as every Thursday on the Pod Ones.
And Brad.
You can find me nowhere. That's obviously by design. But I did say I come with fun facts.
Yay!
So hold on, I accidentally closed my tab. Give me a second.
Fuck!
Damn
Control
it,
Shift T.
Brad.
Control Shift T.
Well, I think I closed it a while ago. Accidentally.
Control Shift T still.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. I know where I have to go. So
Fun fact of the day. Brad can't ever do a fun fact of the day ever again.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good one. Let's see here.
You are literally PFT of this podcast.
I'm struggling right now. This is
No. Billy used to do the fun animal fact. Do you know what I'm talking about, Brad?
I think so.
Pardon my take.
Okay, from 1997 to 2009, Tiger Woods was a combined 134 strokes under par in majors. That is a staggering 233 shots better than second place Phil Mickelson. And then Ernie Els is the next at 118 over par during that time frame. That is bonkers.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't even make sense. So there you
What
go.
the fuck? That's crazy to think about.
Yep.
You can follow me at Egghead2123 on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at the Pod Once every Thursday night. Yeah, that's it. We will see you guys next week. You got our picks. You can fade us. You can ride us. Let's go.